All right, guys, I am back and we're back to talk about Cairo again. Now, I just recorded this video and for some reason the audio didn't pick up. So I'm gonna do the whole thing over again. I actually went in and did some transactions, so those transactions are already gonna be complete. I'll just show you how I did them and we'll have to go from there. Nothing I can do about it, right? Anyway, Cairo, I haven't reported on it, I haven't done a video on in about a week, and everything's just been popping off with Cairo. So I wanted to come back and give some updates so you guys can check them out. As you guys already know, Cairo has a couple different pieces here, right? And if you're new to Cairo, this will be a good quick explanation. Cairo has the maximizer. Consider that like the drip faucet. This is a 1% daily ROI platform. It also has the horse farms. That's just like defi finance. So the horse farms just opened for beta. So this is going to be exciting. I'll show you that here in a second. Now, if you're interested in getting on the team, we got 20 total members, 27 considering, or if you factor in the indirects. So thank you to everyone who joined. We're going to be kicking out some airdrops soon. They're supposed to update the tool so I can see all the people on the team and what they deposited. So that's exciting. Currently have 1301 in deposits. So 1% of that per day is 13 Cairo tokens. So you'll notice that I've got 4 hours and 43 minutes here before I can do my next action. And then what I will do, of course, is I will take this money, I will put it over here so I can be earning 1% on that as well. Now, what I did is I showed on the previous video I just recorded is I showed how to get Cairo, and I actually purchased some. So in order to get Cairo, you just click on Get Cairo. If you've got some BNB in your wallet or BUSD or however you want to purchase it, you can put that in here. I'm going to need to connect my wallet again. And with this wallet, I just used the BNB I had in there to buy a couple things. So I just bought Cairo tokens and I just put some stuff in the horse farms. So anyway, if you wanted to get, however many Cairo tokens, it'll tell you how much you need to purchase those. You would click swap. I set my slippage tolerance to 12% because it seems like that's the only way it'll go through. It never charges me that amount, but that's what I have to do. Once you do it, you'll click swap, you'll accept the token because if you haven't done it before, it'll ask you if you're willing to add that token to your wallet. Then it'll make you click swap and then it'll add to your wallet. So that's what I did in the last video, and that's how I ended up with 6 point something here. So I had, I think 7.3 or something like that is what I bought, like an even number. And then of course with the taxes, the 10% tax that PancakeSwap charges, it took that away. So when the time comes and I'm ready to deposit this and cycle this, this 6 and that 10, 13, I should have around 20 tokens here that I'll be putting into my deposits, giving me 1320, 1321, something like that. So I'm building this balance up, and my idea is to get 1% per day. Once I get to 1,500, maybe 2,000, I haven't really decided what my number is, but once I hit my number, I'm going to start my 6-in-1 strategy, which means I'm going to recompound 6 days in a row, and then every Friday I'm going to claim, and I'm going to use that in some other ecosystem or to pay myself or whatever. I don't really need the money right now that I have in DeFi. My whole goal is to use all the platforms I'm in to grow everything and just have it be larger. That way I end up with a really large lump sum amount of money, and I can take that big chunk of BNB and I can throw it in one of these miners or whatever and kick out some really quick profits and some more high risk stuff. I can put them in rock solid protocols like this one. I can put them over in Drip Network. As you guys probably know, the animal farm is relaunching, so there's a bunch of different ways to utilize that. I can purchase dogs or pigs or add to my garden or whatever I want to do with the money. I can also take that money that I'm earning from here and just roll it straight into the horse farms and earn some yield on those tokens as well. So there's a couple different ways to play this ecosystem. It's really just kind of a mini ecosystem. You've got your daily ROI dapp that gets you 1% per day, and then you've also got the horse farms. Now, what differs about Cairo than a lot of other platforms, which I find is really interesting, is getting into the maximizer is kind of exclusive. You'll only be able to make deposits into the maximizer until 14 million tokens are burned. So right now we're about halfway there. It's taken about 2 months to get to this point, so I'm estimating 2, 3, maybe 3.5, 4 months before you're not able to make deposits. And then the 1% per day, I'm sure will be paid, of course, by the taxes, because these all have a tax system, 10% in, 10% out, 5% on the compounds. And you will likely get paid some portion of that 1% from the money that's getting rehypothecated from the horse farm. So again, that's what makes Cairo unique, is it also has what would be really similar to the faucet, but also a horse farm, which is a lot like defi finance, which is a yield aggregator. They're going to take your money they stake in the system, they're going to go out and find the best yield and pull it back and give you some of the profits. So if you want to join the team and you think this is cool, use the link below. Right now, so far, it is rock solid. I want to show you the horse farms, but I think last time I went over the price. So let's jump in and take a look at the price chart. So this is the price chart from the beginning. Generally, when a coin launches or a new platform launches, you get a big run up and then a sell off for all those guys that bought pre-sale. This is very normal. A lot of times it'll just continue down and then the project will die. That happens with a lot of projects, so anytime you can sustain, like this sideways movement here, is a really good thing. Sideways is fantastic with ROI dApps. If you're getting a percentage daily and everything is moving sideways, it's fantastic. You should be really excited about that. If there's any upside, that's a huge bonus. So obviously there was a huge bonus here. We trended sideways for about a month. I got in right here at $1, and then we saw just a massive run up. It jumped all the way from like maybe $1.08 all the way up to about $1.95. So almost a full 100% move to the upside. Saw a big pullback, which is very normal. I frankly thought it would be farther. With almost, with like maybe a 90% run up, I thought we probably would have come down here into maybe the 130 range until we leveled out and then worked its way back up. But it caught a floor here at about 161, and now it's rallying back up and we're sitting at 176, which is awesome. Anytime platforms can be this consistent, it's great. Now this has only been around for a couple of months. Looks like June 20th range is the first time it was reported on Dex Screener. And I think they're around for just a little bit before that. But anyway, we're sitting right about 2 months with this platform, and so far everything looks really solid. So right now, if you want to get into Cairo, into the maximizer, you can jump in. If you are already in, and you're already in the maximizer, maybe you're already on the team, you should have access to the beta version of the horse farms. And the horse farms look like this. So obviously you stake your BNB or Bitcoin, your Cairo, Ethereum, USD coin, you stake one of those tokens in here and then you earn an APY. You can also earn an APY on Cairo tokens. Because it's their native token, it obviously pays out even better, 30%, 20%, 25%. So those are pretty solid. These APYs are very low. Obviously, if you want to move your money around, you wouldn't want to stake it in here for too long. But if you've got some BNB that you're willing to just sit and let appreciate, which for me is good because I actually think that BNB is going to be $1,000 coin in the next couple of years. They just have a massive platform. They're the biggest exchange out there and the third biggest cryptocurrency. I just see BNB being continuing to grow and probably at a rate even faster than Ethereum does, just because the gas fees are so much more efficient on the Binance Smart Chain. And so that's the one I prefer to deal on. So I'd like to hold BNB for that reason, because if I need to move things around, it's not so expensive. So I love BNB, love the Binance Smart Chain. I don't think anything else right now quite touches it. So that's why I'm really bullish on this. Now what I did is I came in, I connected my wallet, and then I clicked invest. I put a little bit of BNB in here, and then I clicked supply. And what it did is staked in the system. I only put in like 16 bucks. So not a lot of money to start. I am slow playing this while it's in the beta version. We don't know exactly how this is going to work. So, obviously not financial advice. Put whatever money in, that you're willing to lose. So I think this should be fine, but I just want to make sure that there's no issues. I want to give the team an opportunity to sort all that stuff out. So I'm just going to put it a little bit in here. I'm going to keep trickling in over the next couple weeks. And then it sounds like at the end of the month, sometime around that, the full version will go live and they'll open it up to everybody. So if you weren't in the maximizer before and you want to get in, know that you probably got a couple of weeks to wait, and then you can get into the horse farms as well. So as you can see, minimal amount staked here. Just threw in a little bit just to test it out. $16 in my total portfolio balance. My earnings, I've already earned a little over a penny, so things are moving right along. Total profits, probably, I haven't pulled anything yet, and Cairo rewards, I haven't earned anything yet because I just did this, obviously. So this is really bullish, the fact that Cairo said, hey, we're gonna have this horse farm launched by the end of the month, and they followed through on that promise. I think this thing launched about 3 or 4 days ago. So it's live, it's working, it's functioning, which is extremely bullish. And then of course, this is just rock solid as far as it paying out 1% per day, no issues. Gas fees to compound are relatively low, and the price action just looks great, right? The price action is up to like I said, 176. So really good movement. This is still a buying opportunity for me. Obviously, I just bought some on the previous video that didn't record sound, but I bought some more down here because I think this is going to continue to slowly move up and to the right, especially now that the horse farms are open and everything is getting flowing. So let me know what you think of Cairo Finance. Right now, I'm super excited about it. It's solid. I'm looking forward to getting it up to a point where I feel comfortable claiming once per day. I will go, or once per week, sorry. I will probably compound 6 days, claim every Friday, and then after a few months, I may move over to a 5 and 2 strategy, just so I can make sure that I ROI on this and make some additional funds. But right now, I'm stoked about it. Join the team if you'd like. I'll put the link to the description down below. Feel free to ask any questions if you'd like. Join the Telegram. Thank you guys for getting me up and over 3,000 subscribers. It's been really helpful. The feedback's been awesome. And I appreciate all the engagement on the channel. So let me know what you think of Cairo Finance. Happy investing.